Like having a pop? Well, your enthusiasm may soon fizzle out with a new tax in Seattle, as high as 2 cents per ounce on sugary beverages. Why?
If you raise the price enough, you will reduce consumption.
Victor Coleman, director of the Childhood Obesity Prevention Coalition, says soda, about a 40-gallon-a-year habit for the average American, and other sugary drinks are the main culprits in what experts say is one of our country's biggest health problems.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
The Centers for Disease Control says a tax on sugary drinks would likely be the single most effective measure to reverse obesity in the U.S., a health problem for 1 out of 3 adults and 1 out of 6 kids. A penny an ounce sugary drinks tax in Berkeley, which went into effect 2 years ago, has reduced consumption of sugary drinks there by about 20%.
This is a pretty tried and true idea from a policy perspective, and we're very confident we're going to see the public health gains here.
This proposed tax is expected to raise nearly $16 million per year.
In Seattle, Mayor Ed Murray has proposed a 2 cents per ounce tax on sugary drinks, paid by wholesale distributors. For a 2-liter bottle of soda, which is just over 67 ounces, the new tax would add $1.35 to the cost. Murray wants the money to go towards education. The mayor wants increased investment for birth to 5-year-old kids, a boost for before and after school programs, and more. Murray says the tax will reduce the achievement gap between white and minority students, while also adding the health benefits seen in Berkeley and other places with a sugary drinks tax.
This is a right way for Seattle to do the same and fund programs that are important to the success and health of our underserved students of color.
But in this convenience store in the Rainier Valley, the tax on sugar is leaving a sour taste in Gurdev Singh Mann's mouth.
This is a business killer, especially small business killer.
Mann has run this shop since 1995. He says he had to lay off 2 workers permanently when Seattle raised its minimum wage in 2015, and he can't afford another tax.
Their spending goes out the roof, and then they start looking where we're going to tax more.
Even though Seattle's proposal would tax the distributor, Mann says that would drive his prices up and ultimately lead to a regressive tax on customers.
If they can't afford the soda, that's not right. I think that's not the way to stop people drinking soda.
A sugary beverage tax creates a problem on a larger level too, says Pete Lamb, business agent for Teamsters Local 174, speaking on behalf of Teamsters Joint Council 28.
You're impacting good family wage jobs.
Lamb says a similar tax in Philadelphia enacted this year at 1.5 cents per ounce has already led to hundreds of job losses.
It's directly correlated with the tax because people aren't buying the product.
Lamb says a 2 cent per ounce tax in Seattle would have a disastrous ripple effect on distributors, grocery stores, restaurants, and other businesses. Lamb says the sugary beverage tax presents a false choice for union members, pitting their jobs versus the fight against obesity and the effort to improve education.
Those are all great things, but there needs to be a different funding source, a funding source that doesn't put that burden on working folks, and that's why we're against it.
Supporters of the tax say it won't hurt businesses, pointing out that beverage companies have been providing more and more low-sugar options to the public for the last several years.
We should not see job layoffs. We should not see impacts on small businesses. Folks aren't going to eliminate beverage choices. They're going to just shift them.
So grab some ice and pour yourself something to sip on. The battle between sugary drinks, your health, and our education system is about to bubble over at City Hall.
This approach is the wrong way to solve an issue.
This is a terrific opportunity for investing in our future.